Twitter is on fire. Why is Twitter on fire? Because Gachagua'S case has been withdrawn, and Kenyans are not believing it. Kenyans are saying that the state is trying to intimidate the courts, and the state is misusing the courts. That's what the Kenyans are saying. So guys, before you go on, take your time. This is my greetings. It's my hope that you are doing well wherever you are, and I'm hoping that this video finds you in good health. And also, I'm hoping that you subscribe. If at all you have not subscribed, bless the channel so that we grow here together. Now, today, Gachagua'S case that involved, 7.4 billion Kenyan shillings fraud case. Okay, it's alleged that some 7.4 billion Kenyan shillings went through Gachagua'S account, and this money are proceeds of corruption, proceeds of fraud, proceeds of sale of unclaimed land. And of course, Gachagua'S has been, of course, adamant that this case was political, and he's been telling Kenyans that the case was planted by Uhuru Kenyatta, all because of his allegiance with Ruto, all because of his support, to William Samoei Ruto, the president. And remember very well, last year, July last year, Gachagua'S was arrested, of course, and he was taken to custody. Actually, he spent 2 days, a whole weekend in cell. Actually, he was arraigned in Mlimani courts the following week. But of course, there was no strong evidence to prove that Gachagua'S has been involved in this. The case has been pending there, has been hanging there, even though Ruto, together with his team, they've been telling Kenyans that this case is political, all because they're saying that Gachagua'S case was political, all because he was supporting him. He's saying that the fact that Gachagua'S was supporting Ruto is not as to why he's having this case. Actually, Gachagua'S came out and said that he was supporting Uhuru Kenyatta in 2017, even funded his campaigns in 2017, in 2013, and that money has been there. Okay, why is it that now the money is now illegal, all because he's supporting Ruto? So that was what has been happening. So Kenyans can't understand this. Kenyans are saying that why is it that the DPP has withdrawn the case? Actually, the courts has allowed the DPP, Noordin Haji, to withdraw the case. Why? Because of lack of sufficient evidence. That's the reason. So Kenyans can understand it. Why is the DPP? Because remember very well, last week the DPP came out and castigated the former DCI boss Kinoti. Actually said that George Kinoti was involved in some criminal activities while he was the DCI boss. He said that George Kinoti is supposed to, to be held accountable for whatever happened during his time as the DCI boss. So this shows that there's a plot to, it showed Kenyans that there's a plot to, of course, apprehend Kinoti, okay? Of course, file charges against Kinoti. And again, right now the DPP has now ruled in favor of Gachagua'S, has now sought to withdraw Gachagua'S case. And people are sure, Kenyans are saying that the DPP is being used by Ruto. Remember very well, even before elections, before August 8th, remember very well, the DPP came out and said the case that involved William Samoei Ruto, the Arrow and Kimorel Dam case, he said very well that the case was political. He actually said that Ruto's name was not there, and there was no evidence to, of course, link Ruto with the case. So this shows you that the DPP has been on Ruto's side. Okay, he's been on the president's side. That's why I think he survived the hacks. He survived. Remember very well, when Ruto took over, the first thing he did, he removed Kinoti from the office, and he replaced him with Amini Mohamed. Okay, so people maybe thought that maybe he would also go after the DPP, but he didn't do it, because why? The DPP was on his side. He never punished Noordin Haji. In fact, he left him alone, and he told him to continue working. If I told Noordin Haji would have fought Ruto in the last regime, right now he would have been home. But the fact that he was on Ruto's side made him survive the hacks. So, Gachagua'S case has not gone well with Kenyans, and Kenyans are castigating the DPP. Kenyans are castigating, Ruto. People are saying that you cannot withdraw such a case when, very well, as in you don't have, there's no grounds on, withdrawing the case, because the case has been withdrawn. All of us remember very well. There's even a land that Gachagua was accused of grabbing a 1 billion Kenyan shillings land, and the land also Gachagua has also reclaimed the land. Actually, right now he's having the land. So it's like they're using power to to evade justice. Of course, in Kenya, of course, it's obvious that you cannot have a strong case against someone who's in power, because you will lose, because he controls all the machineries. So this issue of Gachagua'S case is bringing, of course, Kenyans cannot understand why is it that the DPP has suddenly withdrawn the case without even further clarification. Okay, it's not even said why is withdrawing the case. Just said lack of enough evidence. Remember very well, during the case, there was some, of course, reason as to why Gachagua had a case to answer, because there was some money that he obtained that could not be explained. Okay, people, as in he could not explain where he got the money, like the 7 billion Kenyan shillings. Where did it come from? He couldn't explain. But right now, the DPP has withdrawn the case, claiming that the case was political and it had no grounds. So my question is, do you think the case was supposed to be withdrawn? Tell me in the comment section. Do you think the DPP was right to withdraw the case? Do you think the case was supposed to be hanging? Okay. Do you think the Gachagua was supposed to answer the case? Tell me in the comment section, because you and me, you don't know what really happened, but we already know that the case has been withdrawn. So we don't know whether the Gachagua was guilty or innocent. We don't know that, because that one will leave it to the courts. That's the reality. So, but all in all, tell me what you think in the comment section. Subscribe, of course, if you like this video, and of course, let's meet here in the next video when you have these amazing political updates. So, guys,